Hello, good morning. So, as discussed yesterday, I will be focusing more on the staff management today. Again, for today, my rankings have improved drastically. It was 19,130 or 150 yesterday, and today it is 18,630. So, that's a huge improvement. Um, and then let's take a look at the staff situation right now. So I have in all 17,216 jobs open, out of which 7,215 are my employees and 10,000 employees are agency workers, let's say contractors. Now, ideally, I want to keep this ratio as of the employees to agency workers as 2:1. I don't know from where did that ratio appear in my head, but I think that is a good point to keep these employees, um, to keep the employees at these ratios. Um, so if I have 17,000, for the simplicity's sake, let's say I have 18,000. So ideally, I should have 12,000 employees. So I will hire 4,800 employees from the agency workers, and then I will schedule some trainings for these. So let's see, 4,800 approximately. Yep. So this will cost me 1.2 million in a single payment, and that's okay. I don't know how much difference it makes, but yeah, I think it makes a difference in the passenger aircraft ratings, which we saw in the last uh, slide or last screen. But let's just hire these employees, and then we go back to that screen. Okay, so you see these ratings: the entertainment, the price attractiveness, the punctuality. It depends on the kind of trainings that we give and the kind of promotions that we give to these employees. We cannot give promotions to the agency workers, but we can give promotions and trainings to the employees. So that is a advantage. It improves the overall airline image in the public, and probably it affects the way customers look at us. So now that we have hired, if we go to the training, we have 4,800 recruits here, and they are not assigned to any of these domains as of now. So right now I have 4 domains active. I have not activated cargo yet. I'm not sure when is the right time to activate cargo. Some of my aircrafts do have this vacant capacity to carry the cargo load, but I don't know, maybe sometime in the future I will enable cargo. Now the remaining domains are the airport operations, ground services, navigation service providers, and management division. So firstly, as you can see, there are entry level recruits, then there are professionals, and then there are managers. So these have to be promoted, and within each of these domains, or each of these departments, there are 3 more subcategories, and I guess there are more subcategories on for each of those 3 subcategories. I find it very confusing when I actually go and not confusing, but it is difficult for me to plan the recruitment of these professionals into the respective departments. So when I do that, I'm not sure which area it should be done. So let's go one by one. I mean, let's start with airport operations. First of all, uh, instead of adding more recruits to the entry level of airport operations, we let us start by promoting the professionals to managers first. Let's see how many we can do that. How many we can do. So within airport operations, there are 3 subcategories. As I said, airport operations advanced, which currently has 763 professionals. airport services, passenger handling 172 professionals, and airport security operations or optimization, it has 372 professionals. So clearly I need to add few more recruits to the passenger handling section, and if there are remaining, then I will add more professionals to airport security operations optimization. Considering we have bought 4,800 recruits, not bought, we have hired 4,800 recruits. Um, uh, I want to divide these equally across the four big departments. So it would come around 1,200 per department. So that means for airport operations, I will have to add 1,200 entry level professionals here. But let's just begin with the existing professionals and try to promote them as managers. Again, within airport operations, if we go to the first subcategory, that is airport operations advanced, there are three more subcategories: airport strategic management, aviation leadership development, and airport terminal planning and design. At this screen, I'm not sure how many, if I have hired any managers, then in which category have I hired them. So the next best thing to base my estimates on is the punctuality, safety, and cost aspect, which are represented at the bottom of every subcategory. Uh, of course, they're also represented at the airport operations level. So as you can see, punctuality is 3, safety is currently +2, and costs are -5. These look positive. I'm not saying I'm to be honest, I don't have anything to compare with, but these look positive. If I happen to promote one of these employees into the airport terminal planning and design, that will improve my punctuality from +3 to +4, because as you can see, the punctuality aspect is 5 plus signs against the punctuality for airport terminal planning and design. If I so that means if I happen to train a manager in aviation leadership management, it should improve its safety. So yeah, it has improved a bit. If you haven't noticed, just notice how the orange highlight is incremented by a bit. Okay, and if I take a look at airport strategic management, the costs will be improved, because cost has the most plus signs here, and the safety as well. So safety improves by a bit, cost improves by a bit, and same will be applied for the others. So right now, since I'm lagging behind with respect to the safety, so I will promote a professional to a manager in this department, aviation leadership development. And I cannot do this for all the subcategories or departments at the same time. So I can only train one manager in one department, that is airport operations, at a time. So let's do that. Now in the entry level professionals, we can also, so when I added the recruits into airport operations as entry level professionals, these 559 professionals, I added them to the airport ramp services. And again, if I have to add them to the airport ramp services, then it means I will benefit in terms of cost. So let's go ahead and train all of these as professionals, and then we will hire additional employees in the aviation and the environment department, which will improve our safety, because there is a plus sign in front of the safety row here. So for now, let's just train these. no matter where, in whichever department I train this, the punctuality and safety will be the same. So let's do this. This will reduce the cost. This will increase the cost. That's why the cost, it goes up from -5 to -4, but that's okay. It will at least introduce some kind of a balance here. Let's train these professionals. And now, as far as the recruits are concerned, to be added to the airport operations, let's add, since safety is our focus, let's add not all 1200, but at least let's say 400 maybe. Let's say this will help us improve our safety. Again, I cannot add more employees to the airport operations anymore because we've already assigned some of them for the safety training or existing training. So I'll do this for all the rest of the 3 quickly. Alright, I think I have used all the training schedules, so there is nothing more that I can do here. So my focus has been on the safety and the ancillary revenue aspect. So that's it for today. Let's see where do we go from here tomorrow. Thank you for watching.